Managing stakeholder feedback and resolving conflicts are key skills for any product manager. Whether you're dealing with internal team members or external customers, feedback can be a valuable source of insight. However, when feedback leads to disagreements or conflicting priorities, it's essential to handle the situation effectively. In this lesson, we'll cover techniques for managing feedback, handling conflicts, and turning challenges into opportunities for collaboration. Let's explore how to transform tough feedback into actionable solutions and maintain strong relationships with your stakeholders. Stakeholder feedback is invaluable for shaping a product's success. It helps you align your product with user needs, ensure stakeholder satisfaction, and improve your product's performance. Whether it's positive or negative, feedback provides crucial insights that guide product development. However, not all feedback is actionable or aligns with your goals, and that's where effective conflict resolution comes in. By listening carefully and filtering feedback, you can identify valuable input and make informed decisions that will benefit your product. Not all feedback is created equal. It's important to categorize feedback based on its source and relevance. Categorizing feedback into groups like critical suggestions and nice-to-haves allows you to prioritize your actions. Critical feedback that impacts the core of your product should be addressed immediately, while other suggestions may be incorporated over time. Organizing feedback helps you make decisions about which issues need urgent attention and which can be addressed later, streamlining your response process. Active listening is a powerful tool for managing stakeholder feedback and conflict. By truly listening to what stakeholders are saying, you gain a deeper understanding of their concerns and priorities. This not only helps in addressing their issues, but also builds trust and fosters stronger relationships. Active listening involves making eye contact, summarizing their concerns, and asking clarifying questions to ensure you're addressing the right problem. Acknowledging and validating stakeholder feedback is crucial, even if you don't agree with all of it. When you validate their input, stakeholders feel heard and valued, which reduces tension and builds trust. Acknowledge the concern, explain how you will address it, or provide context if the feedback isn't actionable. This step is about maintaining strong relationships and ensuring that stakeholders know their opinions matter. Even when you may not implement every suggestion, it's common for stakeholders to provide conflicting feedback. When this happens, it's important to address the conflict directly. Understand the underlying reasons for the different perspectives and find common ground. Often, conflicting feedback arises from differing priorities, and by understanding the why behind each opinion, you can negotiate a solution that addresses the core concerns of all parties involved. When conflicts arise, it's important to stay calm and focused on resolving the issue. Use strategies like compromising, collaborating, or escalating the issue if necessary. Acknowledge each party's concerns and work towards a solution that aligns with the product's goals. Remember, resolving conflict doesn't always mean everyone gets exactly what they want. It means finding a workable solution that moves the project forward. Negative feedback can be difficult to hear, but it often provides the most valuable insights. Instead of taking it personally, focus on how you can turn this feedback into an actionable solution. Break down the negative feedback into specific issues and address them one by one. This approach not only resolves the concern, but also demonstrates that you're committed to improving the product. Once feedback has been processed and changes have been made, it's important to communicate these changes back to stakeholders. This shows that their feedback is valued and that you're committed to acting on their concerns. Whether through an update email, a meeting, or a presentation, clearly explain what changes were made, why they were necessary, and how they address the feedback you received. Managing expectations is critical during a conflict. Clearly communicate any limitations or constraints that prevent you from fully addressing a stakeholder's request. Set realistic timelines for when changes will be made and keep stakeholders informed about progress. Transparent communication helps manage frustrations and keeps relationships intact even when compromises are necessary. Let's look at a real-life case study. When a software company faced conflicting feedback about a feature's design, they employed a structured approach to resolve the issue. They listened to both sides, acknowledged the differing perspectives, and worked with the design team to find a solution that satisfied both stakeholders. This collaborative approach not only resolved the conflict, but also resulted in a better product. There are several tools that can help you manage stakeholder feedback more efficiently. Project management tools like Asana, Jira, or Trello allow you to collect and organize feedback in one place. You can categorize, prioritize, and track the status of feedback, ensuring that nothing falls through the cracks. Additionally, communication platforms like Slack can be used to facilitate ongoing conversations and provide quick updates on progress. By handling feedback and conflict well, you build trust with your stakeholders. When they see that you are receptive to their input and capable of resolving issues, they are more likely to engage openly in the future. Building trust through transparent feedback management strengthens relationships and promotes collaboration, which ultimately leads to better products. To effectively handle feedback and conflict, focus on best practices, actively listen, validate concerns, respond with empathy, and provide clear, actionable solutions. Don't avoid tough conversations. Address them head-on with transparency and respect. Always aim for a solution that aligns with the product's goals and moves the project forward. In this lesson, we covered the importance of stakeholder feedback, how to manage and categorize it, and strategies for handling conflict. We also explored tools and best practices to help you maintain strong relationships with stakeholders, even during challenging situations. By applying these skills, you can turn feedback into actionable insights and resolve conflicts in a way that benefits both the product and the stakeholders.